Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a full glam video featuring nothing but drugstore products, and the star of the video is these new e.l.f. bite-sized shadows. I'm going to be using 3 of them. I'm going to be using which one is this? The little sides are so small. I'm going to be using Truffles, which looks like this, and then I'm also going to be using Cream and Sugar. And then I'm also going to be using Pumpkin Pie. So I'm just going to be dipping in between all 3 of those to get the look. So if you're interested to see how I get all glamorous with just drugstore products, just keep watching. All right. Listen to my voice already. All right, so I got my lids all primed. I am using the P. Louise eyeshadow base. I wouldn't consider that drugstore considering how much I have to pay for it, but that's what I am using. I just don't do well with just concealer on my lid. So anyway, the first shadow I think I'm going to dip into is from Pumpkin Pie, and it's going to be this color right on the end. And I'm just going to take, take my Morphe M505 and just kind of buff that in. I'm actually super impressed on how well like the color payoff on these shadows are, and even the shimmer shadows are like really good. I'm just going to build that up. So I'm just like packing and blending. I've been doing a lot of online shopping, which I probably shouldn't have been. And I seen that P. Louise is actually dropping a new eyeshadow palette. I don't own any of her eyeshadow palettes, but I'm really tempted to buy this one, even though the packaging just looks mad bulky. But we'll see. We'll see where the spirit takes me. Where the spirit moves me. And then the next color I'm going to go into it with a different blending brush. And this is another Morphe brush, and this is the M535. I'm going to go into Cream and Sugar, and I'm going to use that really dark shade right here. I'm just going to deepen up my crease. So I know Valentine's Day is coming up, but Mardi Gras is also happening. I think I'm more excited for Mardi Gras than about Valentine's Day. I mean, I can't be a part of the turn up this year, but you know, I'll celebrate my own little way. I just want some king's cake. That's all I want. As I get closer to like my inner corner, I'm just kind of lightening up on the pressure, just kind of dragging the color. So this palette Truffles does have a black in it, but it has shimmer, which is kind of like putting me off a little bit, because I do want to deepen this up a little bit more, but I don't want, I want like a flat matte black. And I didn't want to pull out any more eyeshadow palettes, but I think I might have to. I'll think about it as I continue on. So I'm going to go back into that first shade that I used, and I'm just going to buff that up top. Like so. And then like I need some black. Okay, so I'm going to go into the Juvia's Place Warrior 2 palette, and I'm just going to pick up the matte black that's in here, and I'm just going to use a Morphe M507 just to deepen up my crease just a little bit. This is exactly what I needed, and I'm glad I put it on a small blending brush. I'm just gonna go back in with my M505 brush with no product on it. I'm just gonna buff it just a little bit. Dropping stuff, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna put that palette down, go back in with my brown. I'm totally confusing myself. They're both brown shades. Go back in with my brown and just buff that out some more. Bam. And then I'm going to add a little bit more P. Louise base. Not so much cutting the crease. So I kind of want this to be a little bit on the softer side, but I am going to, I guess I am going to cut the crease, but not really cut the crease. You'll see. Just gonna pat the excess, and before I go in, I'm just gonna take that same mini blender brush. It doesn't have any extra product on it. I'm just going in and kind of buffing in those hard lines. And then I'm gonna take my flat shader brush, and this is where I didn't know exactly where I wanted to go, but I think I'm going to stay in one palette. I'm going to stay in the Cream and Sugar palette, and the first color I'm going to go into is this shimmer shade right here, and I'm going to put that closer towards the end here, and just pat that on. Like, this shimmer shade is crazy, and I'm just going to keep adding that, and I'm just patting it on. And then I'm gonna clean my brush off, come in just a little bit. I guess this is as close as it's gonna get for you guys. It's close enough. And I'm gonna go into the little white gold shade that's right next to it, this one right here, with the same brush, and I'm just gonna pat that into the inner corner and kind of have them meet. I swear I'm not losing my voice. I think my throat's just dry. I need some water. I just took a clean mini blender brush and kind of picked up some brown and just kind of buffed into my inner corner just a smidget. But this is a look we got going. And I'm just kind of mashing those two to make sure they marry each other on the end. And then I'm gonna go back in. This is actually really pretty. And then for liner, I'm going to take my NYX liquid liner, and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply a wing. I'll fix it. Okay, somehow I managed to mess up my wing on both eyes, but you know, that's okay. You can't really see it, and I'm not gonna zoom in and let you see it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put, line my waterline. I'm using the LA Girls, what is this? Glide Gel Liner. I'm just gonna line that. I usually always finish, peel these off. I usually always finish my under eye after I put on my like foundation and stuff like that. I feel like it pays off better because I always feel like I wipe off product when I do it now and then try to do my under eyes. So I'm gonna get my lashes on. I'm using, these have already been used. I'll clean them after this one, but these are the Ardell double up wispies. I used them once because I've like clipped them and shaped them. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop those on, and then we can get on to the face. So I'm going to take, what is this? This is the e.l.f., the new e.l.f. putty primer. This is the poreless one. I have another one. I guess, I don't know which one that is, and I'm not gonna pull it out to figure it out. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put some of this on. I'm pretty sure I scooped up way too much, but I'm gonna just roll with it. And I have liner on my finger. Hand sanitizer, where are you? Go ahead and rub that in. Oh God. I keep forgetting that I'm watching the news. So sorry if you guys heard that in the background. It is now turned off. My bad. I don't know if I like how this feels already. Maybe I put too much on. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, moving on. Okay, so I have been correcting. I've been using the LA Girl, well, I'm going to use today, the LA Girl just orange corrector. And I just do a little bit underneath my eyes, not a lot. Just a smidge. My under eyes do get dark from time to time. I have more or less like the, I don't even know how to explain it, like the little pockets. Like I have, they're not bags. I can't explain it, but it's just like that little dent right underneath my eye that annoys the hell out of me. But I think it's genetics. Okay, so for foundation, I'm going to be using the NYX Born to Glow foundation. I've been enjoying this foundation. It is, well, it's called Naturally Radiant Foundation. So it does give you a little bit of a glow. I'm going to use two shades today. I'm going to use Deep and I'm going to use Walnut. So I'm going to apply that. Now Deep is said to be more neutral. Walnut is supposed to be more on the cooler side, but honestly on camera you can't tell. Like, I don't know, you might be able to tell which is which. They look really warm on camera, but in person they blend out perfectly. I've been trying to get shade matched for a while since I've gotten pregnant. Even though I'm coming to the end of my terms. If you want to see my little bump, maybe I'll show it at the end. It's not little anymore. But my skin tone, it's not so much my skin tone that like I've gotten darker, my undertone has changed. And it's kind of hard to find a good match anymore. I'm just taking Morphe setting spray and spraying that all over. I'm just gonna buff this out. So yeah, that's been like my struggle lately, is actually finding a good match. But I don't want to spend too much money on foundation because I don't know what my skin is gonna do afterwards, after pregnancy. So I'm just rolling with it for now. I'm taking the punches, rolling with the punches, and I just alter my foundation as I need to. And then for concealer, I'm going to be taking, yeah, these are another LA Pro Conceal. This is Beautiful Bronze in Espresso, and I'm just gonna use that to conceal and highlight. On my chin, and then I'm going to find my favorite brush that I use to get my nose. Probably should have had that pulled out because now you're going to hear all my pencils rustling. Anyway, I'm just going to take that and drag that down. I mean, good stuff. Try not to cuss. Get my under eye. Let's see, it already brings like a glow. Like this foundation itself is a nice glow, but when I conceal, I definitely get the glow. I love it. Okay, next step is powder. I'm not gonna lie to you. The one thing I couldn't dupe for a drugstore that actually worked on me was bronzer. If anybody knows of a good drugstore bronzer that is dark skin friendly, please let me know, because I have not found one. It might be one out there and I'm just overlooking it, but I'm going to set my under eyes with my Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder. So I won't tell y'all what bronzer I'm using because it's not drugstore. Sorry. I mean, sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Actually. Okay, and then I'm going to set the rest of my face with, oh, what is this? This is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. This is the pressed powder. Looks like that. And this is in shade 355 Coconut. I don't even know if this is my shade. I don't even know how long I've had this, to be honest with you. I just needed a drugstore powder to set the rest of my face, and this was sitting in my little storage bin. So yeah, that's how that came to be. Now I'm just going to bronze my face. And then for blush, if I can get this damn packaging open, cussing a lot. And then for blush, I'm using the NYX Sweet Cheeks. And what color is this? This is called Cintrine Rose. And it's going in with another Real Techniques. This is their blusher brush. I'm just buffing that on. And I do take my brush all the way up, kind of where my brow ends. The little things. And then for highlighter, this is a Milani Baked Highlighter. And it's in the color Rose Italiana. It's really pretty, super glittery, but it does get the job done. So I'm just going in with my highlight brush with Morphe 532. And I would suggest going in with this highlighter with like a light hand, because you can build it up, but it's hard to tone it down. Bam. And then for mascara, because I think that's the only thing I haven't done yet. Yeah, let me grab it. Okay, for mascara, I'm going to use L'Oreal. I can't read anything. The Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. I'm just going to go ahead and add that in. Alright, and then the last is lips. Oh, the lips. This is a Colourpop lipstick in the shade Come On Sis. Come On Sis. And it looks like that. I don't even know if they still sell their lipsticks, don't they? I should check. But it's like a mauve pink, and I'm just going to top it with NYX Butter Gloss and Fortune Cookie. I've used this before. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. This is the end of the video. Finally, right? No, JK. It is actually pinker than I kind of want it to be right now. But every time like I'm looking at it and I'm like, this is nice. Because I always have like a warm, why am I talking? I'm supposed to be ending the video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.